unity of experience. They started out together since George 2007, 5 years together. Mickelson, Forbes, Raikambula and Tharma. Tharma, who goes way back to Singapore in 2005, the magician. And so the new boys in, Price Heem coming in as a recall. The new man altogether, Mark Jackman and Charles Piutau. But don't forget, 2 injuries have changed both these teams. Solomon King with a shoulder injury. Frank Halai, he's on the bench as well and unlikely to be able to play because of leg trouble. And New Zealand, who last won the USA Sevens 4 years ago in San Diego. Here then are Samoa. As I said, they last met NZ in a cup final 2 years ago in Hong Kong. They have no Lolui, they have Uali Mai again starting on the bench, which means Afa Masanga steps up into the scrum half role. Man who's been so good for them this time on his recall, Paul Perez, who first played for Samoa in 2005. You've got the incredible Alafoti Fa'o Saliva coming back after 15s. He was going to, he stayed with the Sevens after all. Afaiono and Autangavea, whose first tournament here this very season was in Wellington. So the lovely moment for the youngster to provide the ball as the teams come onto the field, and Scott Hastings is alongside myself, Nigel Starmer-Smith.
Fantastic atmosphere just building here. These two teams will give absolutely everything. The respect for the game, the physicality of the game, the fitness of these young athletes is quite exceptional.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, what an honour, a terrific honour
for
this man appointed by the referees manager Steve Lander. It's Luke Pearce from England, only his second tournament appearance, a 24-year-old from Exeter, full-time referee, and what an occasion for him so soon in his young career. So here we go, 10 minutes each way in this cup final of the USA Sevens here in Las Vegas. And the first error, a little knock-on. Well, how do you see the balance here?
Very interesting. Samoa went down to Fiji by 2 tries and came back with 2 converted tries to win that semi-final. New Zealand have been an absolute powerhouse, outshone South Africa in the semi-final by 20 points to 7. You really fancy New Zealand, but Samoa are just going to give everything at it.
Away by Tomasi Sama, now straight away into the muscular back division of the New Zealand side. Raikambula, by the way, of course, is the man who steps up.
Forward or not? No.
Now this is Tim Mickelson out wide. Such an elusive runner, as is this man, Tomasi Sama. Raikambula outside, but here's the break. Well, Bryce Heem stepping up really for the role of Frank Halai and doing so well. Taken quickly by Tomasi Sama. Piutau and Mickelson in the midfield. It's away by Jackman to Forbes. He's trapped there, having to retreat, but still retaining possessions. Piutau. Big hits coming in from Samoa. What else would you expect? TJ Forbes, though, he's been scoring more tries than ever in his career this season. And a penalty because he didn't roll away.
Well, it's such a contentious issue, the contact area. This is where New Zealand have been winning an awful lot of their ties. On that occasion, TJ Forbes was penalised, but they've concentrated and worked so hard on their drive play and their contact play in amongst that contact.
On the bench, will he come on like he did in the last one? He looks as though he's warming up. Got a leg problem, Uali Mai. 75th tournament. Extraordinary, unprecedented. The record holder. Well, a pretty battle in these 2.5 minutes, and another 17.5 minutes of it to go on. And then the breakaway, Mikkelsen. What a great ball winner he is. Forbes 2, Tomasi Sama, and wide again up the middle, Piutau. Into the hands of Bryce Heem. The Aucklander did so well in winning the Provincial Sevens in Queenstown this season. Ball went, knock on, a little error, a little pressure, real pressure from Samoa.
Well, normally New Zealand, when they take the ball into contact, they're so secure. But on this occasion, well, Mikkelsen's down, but on this occasion, the possession was lost because Samoa were able to get there quicker than New Zealand. Mikkelsen, of course, was down, so he couldn't get in support of it.
Bryce Heem is on his knee as well, and it's a nose blood. Have to have that seen too. And Mikkelsen is okay. Well, there have been quite a few injuries. The intensity of these 3 days contests. Look at this. There he goes down.
And look at the counter-up that came in there from Samoa. It's such a key area within the game to regain possession.
Their thigh strength and their upper body strength counters the bigger size of the New Zealand and other teams like it.
And this is what I was mentioning, Nigel, about what New Zealand have been doing. They've been concentrating on the breakdown area so that when they put pressure on teams defensively, they've won more turnover ball in this tournament than any other team. And as a result, that's got them on the front foot. But on that occasion, it was Samoa almost doing a New Zealand on themselves.
Time on.
Well, you spend most of the time breathing through your mouth when you're playing, so you'll be all right. Afamasanga.
Touch. Pause. Engage.
Under pressure from Afamasanga, but he flipped it away quite cleverly. Lavasa, and now wide, Perez. Perez must be a marked man by New Zealand, seeing his form at the moment.
Side entry and off your feet.
Side entry, quickly taken. It's the excitement of sevens, isn't it? There's no stopping, there's no waiting, there's no pause. And from Tupu to Afamasanga. Can he get it on again to Tupu? Tupu looks for the pass wide. Taken by Fa'asaliva scores!
Oh, the crowd have gone absolutely crazy. Look at them! The Samoan support here in Las Vegas at the Sam Boyd Stadium. Wonderful cutting try, collected by Fa'asaliva, who was up in support.
Brilliant build-up, these two smaller men. But awareness and support. Look at Tupu and the pass. It may have been loose, it was good enough. And there's the man, the cut inside and the power. Well, not many forwards score well over 110 tries. Extraordinary. But Samoa, in recent times, it's always been the forwards who are the top try scorers. So, first blood to Samoa.
Well, crucial there, Nigel, is the fact that the conversion was missed. Will that tell its own tale later on in the tie? The additional 2 points.
His 114th try for this 26-year-old who first played in Dubai 5 years ago. Restart Lavasa. That will give Samoa confidence. They would be the underdogs here. New Zealand superb in the last 2 tournament wins.
Punch to the right.
But it's a long game in this final. Raikambula playing the role of Solomon King and playing so well in the semi-final. Might well have been in the start line anyway. Here he goes again to Charles Piutau. And the wider man is Mark Jackman. Straight in the deep end, this youngster, just 23. His first tournament was Wellington. It's a turnover ball, but it's an illegal.
One chance only.
Quickly taken, or is it not yet?
Back to the mark.
The mark, back to the mark.
DJ Forbes just slowing things down, bringing a calm into the proceedings. You don't have to play 100 miles an hour every moment in this game.
Passes New Zealand so much of the possession, but the score, the only one, is Samoa's. Certainly are slowing it down here. It'll speed up any moment. Away by Jackman again. Piutau, Tomasi Sama. Oh, the little Napoleon. Piutau again, wide to Forbes, he likes going dead straight. The Maori sidestep, they call it. But he's Samoan origin.
Tackle and roll. Be aware.
Taken quickly, Jackman from Hawke's Bay. Raikambula from Wellington. Piutau from Auckland. Good play, Bryce Heem. Then the switch again. Jackman. Still possession, trying to create the overlap. Piutau doesn't have an overlap, but he's going on the outside. Is he getting round Tapu? Tapu with the tackle, the handoff is good. There's the equaliser.
Tremendous strength on the outside by Charles Piutau. Look at the way he teased Tapu. Great pickup by Rakabula. Now look at him use the space. Did so well, read the angle with the fend as well, and then has the power to brush off his man. And then at the corner, Tomasi Thama, a kick for the lead.
Two brilliant handoffs from Charles Piutau. The youngster, just 20, made his debut this season in the Gold Coast and is establishing himself as a start lineup for New Zealand. It stays 5-all. Tomasi Thama not far off. Part of the team of Auckland who won the National Sevens. 5 apiece. 2 minutes to play in this first half. It's flown by. What finals we have had here. What a tournament. In a matter of a few weeks, it's going to all happen again. In Hong Kong, of course, next, and then Japan. Just put those in your diary. Pulled over.
Scrum.
Scrum New Zealand. Held, didn't release it.
More stationary. Taken in by Blue.
Good control by Luke Pearce here.
Scrum Black.
Such experience in this New Zealand front row. DG Forbes, Rakabula and Tim Mickelson.
Crouch. Touch.
Well, they've got
Pause.
well over
Engage.
100 tournaments between them. Away by Jackman. This is the master of the midfield. But not so clever, and it's Perez who gets away. They'll chase, but they won't catch him. Heem chases the whole way, but it's Perez. What a tournament. And again, the Samoan support in ecstasy.
He has played well. Absolutely superb, but it came from a New Zealand mistake, an uncharacteristic mistake actually. It was the runaround play by Jackman. Watch this, Jackman comes round, but the pass was not delivered by Thama, and as a result, Perez, he was as sharp as a tack. Out sprinting Bryce Heem, dots the ball down, and surely this time the try will be converted.
It is. And Samoa lead again, this time by 7 points. Paul Perez, who only playing his 9th tournament, but his first goes way back to Wellington 2005, and well, he seems a sharper player than those earlier days.
And for me, he's just looking so fit, Nigel. He's shone throughout this tournament here in Las Vegas in the Sam Boyd Stadium. He's been a superb athlete.
And a breakaway again, this time with Iono. He's a handful. Raikambula forced out to give Samoa the throw-in, but it won't happen because the 10 minutes is up. That was the last play, and a 3-minute half. And look, this surprising half-time score, perhaps one might think, but not the Samoans, because they back their team and they lead New Zealand 12 points to 5.
He goes there, pull up. And if I pull in your line,
Such unity amongst this Samoan squad. And of course, This New Zealand team as well, absolutely in the balance this tie.
The scene of this great final, the cheerleaders and all the glitz and glamour that we know.